Yo, what is up guys, FaZe here and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and in today's video, by popular demand, I am going over the IS-4, a tier 10 Russian tech tree heavy tank that in update 10.3 has received a hell of a lot of a rebalance. So today's video is basically going to be everything to do about the IS-4. I'm going to be going over all of its changes that it received in update 10.3, my opinions on the vehicle. I'm going to be covering the updated armor that the vehicle has. I'm also going to be giving you guys a live battle on the tank and just overall give you my opinions and what I overall think of the updated IS-4. With that being said, let's go over exactly what was changed in update 10.3. Okay, so highlighted right in front of you is the IS-4's changes, and if we start with this, basically the HP count was trimmed by 250 HP points, which means that the vehicle isn't as hit pointy as it used to be. I mean, 250 hit points trimmed off of the vehicle, that is a hell of a lot of hit points gone, which really sucks. The armor penetration decreased by 6, 10, and 3 millimeters for APCR, heat, and high explosive. So again, something is getting decreased on the vehicle rather than increased. Respectively, the general armor profile was weakened, so the IS-4's old fantastic armor is currently not ill since its armor was weakened by a considerable amount. However, moving on to things that the vehicle actually did receive, the power to weight ratio was increased. So its max forward speed, terrain crossing capacity, and accuracy, reload time, and aiming time were all improved. So that is a hell of a lot of things that were improved and quite a few decent things that were decreased and kind of make you think, okay, this vehicle must suck, because 250 hit points reduction is a hell of a lot, and that penetration value is now going to be a lot weaker. However, if we scroll all the way down to the bottom here, Wargaming did end up actually adding improved speed to its traverse speed. So the vehicle was increased a hell of a lot by its mobility, even though it was reduced in its armor, its hit points, and its pen. Okay, so now moving on to equipment, provisions, and consumables. First of all, with equipment, let me go over what exactly I'm running in order to take full advantage of your IS-4. Okay, so moving on to the equipment, first of all, I am running gun rammer instead of calibrated shells. You might be asking, well, wasn't the IS-4's pen actually reduced? And it was, and maybe that would give you a reason to run calibrated shells, but I do really like the DPM of this vehicle when running that extra gun rammer. The second in the first row, I am running enhanced gun lane drive, just to make that accuracy a lot better, especially in terms of its aiming time. The last one on this first row is vertical stabilizer, because this vehicle is going to be moving a hell of a lot, especially with that new increase to its maneuverability. So using this will just make you 15% more accurate when moving the turret and the overall vehicle. On the second row, I am running improved modules. I'm then running improved assembly just to increase that hit point pool, because currently, yes, the armor was decreased, so there's not much point in running that 4% increase to the hull and turret, where I would suggest you to run the improved assembly since the tank did get a reduction in its hit points. The last one on the second row, I'm running enhanced tracks just to make you a lot more durable in terms of taking hits on your tracks. The third and last row, I'm running improved optics, engine accelerator, and high-end consumables. Provisions wise, nothing was really changed on provisions, so you can just run that, and consumables wise also nothing was added or removed on the consumables, so you can just run that as well. With that being said, let's head over onto the armor of this vehicle and let's talk exactly how this tank's armor was changed. Alright, so having a look at the updated armor on the IS-4, this is in Armor Inspector, and currently this is an IS-7 shooting at the updated IS-4 using its standard round. It's not running calibrated shells, and as you can see, the IS-4's armor is very, very weak now. The IS-7 can pen the upper plates of the IS-4 at any angle, even if you go fully held down with the IS-4. Yes, you can use a lot of that gun depression, which is only 6 degrees, to make that upper plate a lot stronger, which makes you impervious to standard rounds. However, that lower plate will still be able to be penned, no problem. As you can see, the overall armor, this used to never be able to get penned in the last updates, and now it's a guaranteed pen. If the IS-7 runs calibrated shells, even at a slight angle, you're going to pen this upper plate piece here as well, and obviously the upper plate here is very weak still. And when going fully held down, you can still stop those shells from the IS-7. However, when the IS-7 switches up to APCR and is running calibrated shells, yeah, when you're using your full gun depression, you're still going to be penned no problem by premium shells. Especially even if it's APCR, you're still going to be penned no problem. So basically, what you can take from this is that the IS-4's frontal armor is very, very weak now, and it means that you can be penned no problem by most rounds, especially if the enemy team is running their premium rounds. But as you can see, just like the old IS-4, the turret is still extremely strong, and you can bounce almost 99% of your shots that come your way if they are shooting your turret. The IS-4 is still fantastic at side scraping. Mind you, this upper plate is still very weak. Just like the IS-7, you need to take this angled upper plate turret into consideration, because when side scraping, people will not shoot the side piece here and would rather shoot this upper plate here. In order to Okay, so with armor covered, let's actually head into a live battle in the IS-4. I really like the IS-4 in this update, and a lot of people are saying that they hate this vehicle now. But personally, because of that fantastic mobility now that the vehicle has, it's very similar to the IS-7 and also the Object 260. And you still have that fantastic turret, meaning you can bounce a hell of a lot of shells, no problem, if you angle correctly. The tank also still has a very good side scraping ability, and this all combined means that you're a very mobile tank that can still side scrape and has a very, very accurate gun. I will say that the IS-4's gun now is just so accurate. It's way better than the 777's gun, and a lot of the other equally alpha vehicles, this tank has a way better accuracy time than those vehicles, and it just means that you can hit your shells very, very reliably in the IS-4 now. As you can see, there's a 704 over there. We can easily snap a shot into him, dealing 392 damage. Now, this is why I love the IS-4. Currently, its mobility profile mixed with the fact that this tank is so accurate now means that you can just pen people no problem and hit them no problem as well. That mobility also means that you can get into this position that you need to get into no problem and do the damage. There we go, doing 454 damage no problem. Now, even with this IS-4's gun now, it means that I can just wiggle and actually try get bounces without having to sacrifice my accuracy. Where the last IS-4, yeah, the accuracy on that vehicle wasn't the greatest, and a lot of the times you were bleeding damage very, very easily. And see on the move there, even we're able to get a shot into that 60 TP. However, because of our armor being reduced, it means that people are able to pen us no problem. But that accuracy is just so beautiful now. I can get some shots out no problem, and we still have decent enough heat to actually just pen people no problem now as well. Now, the main thing that I really see shine on this vehicle is that accuracy, like I mentioned. No other Russian vehicle feels as accurate as the IS-4 now, especially that this vehicle is so mobile now. You don't feel like you're losing out on that accuracy. Now, this Yo kind of unfortunately kills that AMX before I'm able to get a shot into him, and even with that reduction in armor, we are still able to do damage here. I'm going to go hull down here so that my turret is the only thing showing, because obviously, like I said, that is the strongest thing on this vehicle. Hopefully we don't get shot back from the 60 TP, but we most probably will, and I'm going to get one shot into him and pull forward. He does do 596 damage to me, unfortunately, but it looks like my T57 should be able to kill him here. So I'm going to pull over around this corner, see if we can maybe shoot that Kranwagen all the way at the back there. I'm going to aim in a bit, and as you can see, we are so accurate that we can hit that on a dime. I'm hopefully able to kill this 704 here in just a second as well. As you can see, that DPM being fantastic on this vehicle now as well. 2,800 DPM is just all you will ever really need. And there we have it, guys. Non-stop talking, but we do end up winning this game, no problem. The IS-4 just feels so strong. And I would love to give you guys another battle, but we are currently running low on time. So let me know what you guys think of the IS-7. As you can see, our battle, we pull out 3,800 damage, meaning that we do pull out this game with a hefty amount of damage done, and we do second on the team. IS-4, a tank that I really like in update 10.3. Let me know what you guys think of the IS-4 in the comment section below, or in my Discord server. There'll be a link to join that in the description. My personal opinion on this vehicle, fantastic. I do think that it's extremely strong, and if you're someone who already has the Object 777, do I suggest you getting this vehicle? Probably not, because the 777 is basically this vehicle but obviously a collector's vehicle. And if you're looking for the Object 777 but as a free to get version, the IS-4 is a definite and fantastic consideration, and I would suggest you guys to go ahead and grind this vehicle. Anyways guys, that's it for me today. Hope your shots hit their marks, and I'll check you in the next one. Cheers.